They make being bad look so good. Hi, I'm Emily and welcome to MsMojo. Today, we're counting down our picks for the top 10 Disney villains you liked more than the hero.
Don't worry. Everything will be fine.
Everything will be fine.
For this list, we're looking at the Disney villains who just have that edge over their hero counterparts, and not just because they usually have the best song in the movie. Let's get to it. Number 10, Gaston, Beauty and the Beast.
You know, Belle, there's not a girl in town who wouldn't love to be in your shoes. This is the day... This is the day your dreams come true.
No one's slick as Gaston, no one's quick as Gaston. No one's narcissistic, temperamental, and sexist as Gaston.
As a specimen, yes, I'm intimidating.
I wanna guide Gaston.
Yet despite all that, he has this magnetism that helps him rally the village behind him. And he's easy on the eyes.
Not a bit of him scraggly or scrawny.
That's right, and every last inch of me's covered with hair.
Meanwhile, the woman he loves has been imprisoned by a mean, coarse, and unrefined beast whose ego brought about the curse in the first place. Gaston fights for what he wants and what he believes in, which is a great quality. Too bad that what he wants is usually misguided.
I might be able to clear up this little misunderstanding.
If what?
If you marry me.
What?
One little word, Belle, that's all it takes.
Never.
Number 9, Jafar, Aladdin.
Perhaps you'd like to see how snake-like I can be.
Jafar worked hard to get where he is, so you can understand his frustration when the local thief nearly tears it all away.
If only I had gotten that lamp.
In fact, there is a fan theory arguing that Jafar is actually the good guy, whose ambition is to help Agrabah thrive, while Aladdin lies his way to Jasmine's heart.
Genie, my second wish. I wish to be the most powerful sorcerer in the world!
In the 2019 movie, we learn that Jafar and Aladdin aren't actually all that different. But while Aladdin would be lost without Genie, Jafar uses his wits, dry humor, and creepy snake staff to get the job done.
For the last time, where is the lamb?
Number 8, Cruella De Vil, 101 Dalmatians. While Cruella certainly lives up to her name, she's also eccentric, unpredictable, outrageous, and so fabulous that she even gets her own theme song.
The world was such a wholesome place until Cruella De Vil.
We definitely have many strong feelings about Cruella's questionable life choices, but there's no denying that whenever she pops up, we're glued to our screens.
I want the job done tonight.
Are we gonna do it?
Any way you like, poison them, drown them, bash them in the head. You got any chloroform?
And if you can put a pin in the fur fashion thing just for a second, Cruella is considered a pioneer for Disney fashionistas. A position we'll gladly let her hold on to on the condition she's willing to switch to faux fur.
My only true love, darling. I live for furs. I worship furs.
Number 7, Ursula, the Little Mermaid. Based on a real-life drag queen named Divine, this sea witch is the sassiest diva of all the Disney villains. And there's some competition.
Poor unfortunate souls in pain, in need.
She has a huge personality and mountains of charisma that not only convinces merfolk to sign away their souls, but keeps us hanging on to her every word.
Now look at me. Wasted away to practically nothing.
Banished and exiled and practically starving, while he and his flimsy fish folks celebrate.
Ursula uses her charm to lure in Ariel, but also warns her about the consequences of signing the contract. Not that Ariel seems to care.
Have we got a deal?
She's a one-of-a-kind villainess, and although her screen time is limited, we are utterly bewitched for every moment.
And don't underestimate the importance of body language.
Number 6, Syndrome, The Incredibles. Poor Incrediboy. All he wants is for his idol Mr. Incredible to notice him, but the superhero is blinded by his super ego and casts the kid aside.
Can we talk?
You always say be true to yourself, but you never say which part of yourself to be true to. Well, I finally figured out who I am, and I am your ward. Incrediboy!
As Syndrome, the supervillain formerly known as Incrediboy fights to prove that rather than holding out for a hero, even the smallest person can rescue themselves.
After you trashed the last one, I had to make some major modifications. Sure, it was difficult, but you are worth it.
There's no doubt that the message here is a great one, but we wouldn't recommend following Syndrome's example either.
When I'm old and I've had my fun, I'll sell my inventions so that everyone can be superheroes. Everyone can be super. And when everyone's super, no one will be.
If Mr. Incredible had been a little kinder, how different things might have been. They do say never meet your heroes.
But I learned an important lesson. You can't count on anyone, especially your heroes.
Number 5. Scar, the Lion King. Never has a villain sounded more soothing than Jeremy Irons as Scar. This cool cat is cunning, power-hungry, ambitious, and one of the few villains who plans and carries out a successful scheme.
Oh, Scar, it's just you.
Oh, you were afraid it was somebody important.
Yeah, you don't like Mufasa.
Yeah.
I see.
Scar takes sibling rivalry to a whole new level, and we're still not over the aftermath of that stampede. However, his sarcasm, sharp wit, and ability to deliver the most sinister lines in a hypnotic tone win us over.
Well, I was first in line, until the little hairball was born.
That hairball is my son, and your future king.
Oh, I shall practice my curtsy.
There's no denying this ferocious feline is pure evil, but he sings one hell of a catchy tune.
Yes, our teeth and ambitions are bared. Be prepared.
Number 4. Captain Hook, Peter Pan. If some kid cut off your hand, fed it to a crocodile, and tormented you at every opportunity, you'd be pretty mad too.
Good form, Mr. Smee.
Good form! Did Pan show good form when he did this to me?
Peter Pan is a complete brat and kind of a bully, even to the people he supposedly likes.
Did you say Pan has banished Tinkerbell?
Captain Hook is probably the least threatening villain, especially as his goofy, ill-thought-out plans never work, and he's easily outsmarted by a child.
I'll get you for this, Pan, if it's the last thing I do!
I say, Captain, do you hear something?
If it weren't for Pan, would he even be a villain? All he wants is to see Peter get his comeuppance. And really, who can blame him? Number 3. Maleficent, Sleeping Beauty and Maleficent franchise. If we were the only ones not invited to a party, we would be pretty miffed too.
I really felt quite distressed at not receiving an invitation.
You weren't wanted.
Not what? Oh dear, what an awkward situation.
Sure, cursing a baby seems like an extreme measure, but we feel you, Maleficent.
You poor simple fools. Thinking you could defeat me, the mistress of all evil.
Despite not being the movie's title character, she's the one to take center stage and drives all the action. In the 2014 movie, Maleficent's backstory adds a much-needed dimension to the character, and we learn that good versus evil isn't always so black and white. While she does still cast the curse, she's also the one to break it.
You stole what was left of my heart, and now I've lost you forever.
Number 2. Yzma, the Emperor's New Groove.
Gronk here.
I'm getting tired. Pull over.
Sure thing.
While Kuzco is shallow, self-centered, and lazy, it's Yzma who keeps the Empire running. So when he fires her, you can bet she's mad.
Don't you see? It's perfect. With him out of the way and no heir to the throne, I'll take over and rule the Empire.
Yzma is eccentric, hilarious, and definitely the smartest and most ruthless character in this movie. And with kooky Kronk by her side, what could go wrong? She delivers some of the funniest and most memorable lines, which we're still quoting today.
I hate this jungle.
And in a warped way, she even helps Kuzco become a better person. She's more fabulous than fearsome, but we love every moment she's on our screens.
Yzma, do you really want to kill me?
Just think of it as you're being let go, that your life's going in a different direction, that your body's part of a permanent outplacement.
Hey, that's kind of like what he said to you when you got fired.
I know.
I would like a Maleficent-style movie for most of the entries on this list. Like, think how cool a Scar one would be. Anyway, here are some other Disney villains I'm always happy to see on screen before we dance, kiss, and schmooze with our top pick.
The cards will tell. The past, the present, and the future as well.
Taxes! Taxes! Beautiful, lovely taxes!
Tell me, Dumpling. What is the year?
1993.
Sisters? We have been gone 300 years. Well, Winnie, how time flies, huh? When you're dead.
No, the Earth is under my protection, Loki.
And you're doing a marvelous job with that.
Well. What have we here? Santa Claus, huh? Ooh, I'm really scared.
Before we continue, be sure to subscribe to our channel and ring the bell to get notified about our latest videos. You have the option to be notified for occasional videos or all of them. If you're on your phone, make sure you go into your settings and switch on notifications. Number 1. Hades, Hercules. Can you believe that the original plan for Hades was nothing like the character we know and love today?
Okay, fine, I'm cool, I'm fine.
Thanks to James Woods' skillful improvisation and comedic talents, the character went through an incredible transformation. In fact, Woods had so much fun with the role that he said he would always be willing to come back to it regardless of the pay.
Well, the entire scheme I've been setting up for 18 years goes up in smoke, and you are wearing his merchandise!
Despite being bitter about his lot in life, Hades has a wicked sense of humor, and even when he's terrorizing everyone, he never fails to crack us up.
So, okay, say the next 24 hours, and Meg here is free as a bird and safe from harm. We dance, we kiss, we schmooze, we carry on, we go home happy. What do you say? Come on.
Here's the thing, I love every character in Hercules, but I find myself quoting Hades the most in my everyday life, not gonna lie. Anyway, do you agree with our list? Let us know in the comments and subscribe to MsMojo. I haven't been this choked up since I got a chunk of moussaka caught in my throat, huh?